football. Not a big deal now unless you don't get it. Go up top.
Mahomes cradles it and goes down to the foot.
4 years after an all-time showdown in Super Bowl live, the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers are set to battle again for the Lombardi Trophy in what should be an instant classic. Both of these teams are immensely talented and exceptionally well-coached. But make no mistake, the 2024 Chiefs and Niners have changed drastically. There has been significant roster turnover on both squads, mixed with emerging new superstars. Welcome everyone to our Super Bowl coverage. We will be comparing these two outstanding teams position by position while analyzing the critical matchups and factors that could swing Super Bowl LV in either direction. With so many intriguing storylines at play, this in-depth preview will have everything to get you super excited for the Super Bowl. So let's dive right in and find out which team has the edge to cap off this unforgettable NFL season by hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Now, let's talk about quarterbacks. The previous marquee matchup centered around future Hall of Famer Patrick Mahomes against Jimmy Garoppolo. But while Mahomes is still orchestrating the league's most explosive attack, Jimmy G is long gone from the Bay Area after San Fran moved to second-year signal caller Brock Purdy. Purdy has enjoyed a magical run, playing like a 10-year veteran rather than the last pick in the previous draft. But he still has just 11 career starts compared to Mahomes' otherworldly resume. In terms of poise, accuracy, smarts, and getting the ball out quickly, Purdy matches up well with the best. But in the end, Mahomes' lethal combination of both on and off script brilliance remains unmatched. The Chiefs have a towering advantage here. This gives Chiefs a massive advantage over their rivals. Now, let's talk about pass catchers. The Kansas City and San Francisco passing attacks look a lot different now. Tyreek Hill was Mahomes' lightning rod, but now resides in South Beach. Travis Kelce remains an ageless and elite difference maker at tight end. But beyond that, KC lacks explosiveness at receiver. Juju Smith-Schuster is savvy but slow, while rookie Sky Moore has yet to emerge. The 49ers counter with an endless array of versatile aerial threats. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and Brandon Ayuk form arguably the NFL's top triplets. Tack on an elite tight end in George Kittle and playmaker Ray McLeod, and it's pick your poison for any defense. Samuel's health could be the great equalizer here. However, here 49ers have a very slight edge. Now let's move on to the running backs coming into this matchup. Both backfields exemplify versatility and explosiveness. Isaiah Pacheco has provided a real jolt of energy for the Chiefs down the stretch. Jerick McKinnon and rookie Kadarius Toney offer more burst. But the 49ers have the NFL's most dynamic running back stable. Rookie Jordan Mason is a hammer, while McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell operate as a lethal 1-2 punch. Samuel in his wide back role turbocharges the entire ground game too. 49ers have a pretty clear edge over Chiefs here. Now let's discuss the offensive lines and attacking approaches of both these sides. Kansas City's front five has battled mounting injuries and intermittent struggles, especially in pass protection. Left guard Joe Thuney has fought through a high ankle sprain valiantly despite declining play. The Chiefs' tackles remain vulnerable against top-edge rushers like Nick Bosa. San Fran's O-line is slightly steadier, but itself deals with consistency issues. Right tackle Mike McGlinchey is a liability, but the interior is stout enough to hold up against Chris Jones and company. We believe 49ers have a slight edge here. Let's discuss about the defensive structure of these teams. The 2024 version of San Fran's defense line doesn't quite match the hype of past dominant units. But Nick Bosa requires double teams, while Arik Armstead anchors well inside. Samson Ebukam brings critical speed off the edge too, and Jordan Willis delivered game-changing plays in the NFC title game. The Chiefs counter with star Chris Jones, flanked by Frank Clark and George Karlaftis. The unit harassed Josh Allen and could wreck this game if the Niners focus too heavily on KC's skill positions. Here, the 49ers have a clear advantage over the Chiefs. Now moving on toward the linebackers of both these sides. San Francisco boasts what is arguably the NFL's top linebacker duo between homegrown stalwarts Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw. Their sideline-to-sideline speed and instincts make the Niner defense go. Third-round rookie Sam Womack has filled in admirably too. Kansas City's unit took a step back, losing Willie Gay Jr. to suspension, but Nick Bolton and Darius Harris balled out last Sunday. Still, no one LB Corps compares to San Fran's. The 49ers are ahead of the Chiefs here. Now, let's talk about the defensive backs. The Niners have two wily veterans manning the backline in Jimmy Ward and Talanoa Hufanga. Both will be critical in handling Kelce. Rookie Samuel Womack has sparkled since entering the starting lineup too. On the other side, the Chiefs have sticky man coverage corners led by L'Jarius Sneed, Rashad Fenton, Trent McDuffie, and Jalen Watson. Safeties Justin Reed and Brian Cook must avoid mistakes. In the end, KC boasts more talent and playmaking ability to counter all of San Fran's weapons. So here's another point for the Chiefs. Harrison Butker has come through often for KC, but remains inconsistent on crucial kicks. Tommy Townsend is a field position weapon with his booming right leg. The Niners arguably have superior return units, spearheaded by Ray McCloud. And kicker Robbie Gould, while shaky lately, has a proven clutch pedigree in January and February. In what could be another nip-and-tuck Super Bowl, a timely special teams play might decide this one. Simply put, this game features one of the greatest offensive minds ever, Andy Reid against Kyle Shanahan, arguably the league's top play designer today. Reid's staff, spearheaded by Eric Bieniemy, is loaded with chemistry and experience. But so is Shanahan's group of elite assistants like Chris Forster, Anthony Lynn, Brian Fleury, and rising star DeMeco Ryans. In terms of raw coaching talent, this one is pretty much dead even. The slight intangible edge goes to Kansas City based on Mahomes' uncanny magic in crunch time, along with Andy Reid's track record in tight games. Meanwhile, Brock Purdy is the ultimate wild card here as a rookie, playing in the NFL's brightest spotlight. But Purdy has shown sports films are made of his story, so ruling him out would be foolish. Still, the Chiefs have done this before. Here, the Chiefs have an advantage over the 49ers. So, who's going to emerge victorious in this high-stake match? Get your popcorn and beverages ready, folks. This sets up as an instant Super Bowl masterpiece. Both the 2024 Chiefs and 49ers have no shortage of star power and trustworthy depth. Each team has enough defensive talent and clever play calling to generate stops and turnovers. But NFL history shows us that when evenly matched teams meet on the league's biggest stage, the winning quarterback almost always makes the difference. Can Brock Purdy match magical plays with Mahomes when the lights are the brightest? Purdy has vastly exceeded rookie expectations up to this point. Yet no signal caller in league history delivers the way Patrick Mahomes does with the game hanging in the balance. If this thriller comes down to one final drive or must-have fourth down call, Mahomes usually takes over the show while virtually no other quarterback makes the impossible possible look routine in those microscopic moments. In an absolute roller coaster affair, give me the battle-tested Chiefs earning back-to-back rings behind their sensational QB, edging out the Niners 38-34 in what should be an instant Super Bowl legend that we reminisce about for decades. Well, those are my thoughts on Super Bowl LV Kami's epic showdown between this year's incredible Chiefs and 49ers teams. For San Francisco to defy the odds and lift that Lombardi trophy, guys like Bosa, Warner, and Samuel must dominate while Purdy far exceeds expectations once more versus Mahomes' magic. Kansas City remains the safer pick due to experience, explosiveness at quarterback, and durability. But sleep on these gritty 49ers at your own peril. Their mighty potential is unmatched if guys like McCaffrey, Kittle, and Samuel can suit up. Let me know who you think emerges victorious in the comments. Will Mahomes cement his soaring legacy, or can Purdy author a rookie run for the ages? Thank you as always for tuning into the channel. This has been an unforgettable NFL season, and I can't wait to see you all again as the 2024 campaign kicks off in September. Enjoy Super Bowl Sunday and go have some tacos.